Hi friends, it's Sajid and today I'm going to be doing my TBR for the Tome Topple Read-A-Thon. This is a 2-week long read-a-thon taking place from June 5th to June 19th and it's focused on reading big books. This read-a-thon was created by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes and is hosted by a whole bunch of other people who I will link in the description down below. I will also have links to the 2 announcement videos in the description where you can get more information on the read-a-thon. There are 5 challenges for this read-a-thon. Challenge number 1 is to read more than 1 book. Challenge number 2 is to take a graphic novel break. Challenge number 3 is to read a book that's part of a series. Challenge number 4 is to read more than 500 pages in 1 week. And challenge number 5 is to read an adult novel. Now I won't be focusing on completing the challenges. Some of the books that I have selected may complete some of the challenges, but I'm only focused on just reading the books that I want to read for this read-a-thon. Now I suck at read-a-thons and I'm a very slow reader and I have commitment problems when it comes to large books. So my ultimate goal for this read-a-thon is to just read 2 books. However, I did select 5 books to read from, and even if I don't finish some of them, I will be totally and completely happy if I just finish 2 books. Going into the books that I plan on reading, the first one is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I feel like almost everyone has read this book except for me. The version that I have is a little over 500 pages, I believe around 560. I think this book is appropriate for a read-a-thon considering that the font is really large. Plus there are illustrations and other fun things inside of it. And in addition to that, I heard that this book is incredibly enthralling, so hopefully I will finish it in a short amount of time. The next book I have may not look over 500 pages, but surprisingly it is, and that is Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. This is the story of a girl named Ifemelu who moves from Nigeria to the United States and has to deal with adjusting to new people, new environment, a new life, and a new culture. I've heard incredible things about it, and I've heard amazing things about this author. I've been really wanting to read some Adichie. I think she's a fantastic person. I love her TED Talks and her speeches and her interviews. They are fantastic. I mean, like Beyonce uses them in her songs. And this will actually be completing one of the challenges, and that is the challenge to read an adult novel. The next 3 books that I have will all complete the challenge of reading books that are part of a series. The first of which, and I'm sure you never heard of this one, is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. I was joking. Right now I'm reading Half-Blood Prince, which by the way is like going so good. And you know, I'm going to have to wrap up the series. Well, not really wrap up because you know, she suddenly decided that she wanted to write an 8th book, but I ain't gonna bitch about that in this video, not yet. But I'm really enjoying and loving and savoring the richness and fantasticalness, that's not even a word, of this series. And I thought to myself that wrapping it up in a fun read-a-thon might be a great and sentimental way to say goodbye to Harry. Well, not yet because, you know. Next book I have is Winter by Marissa Meyer, which is the 4th and final book in the Lunar Chronicles. So I will be wrapping up 2 series in this read-a-thon. I'm also currently right now still reading Cress. I have like about 14 chapters to go, so I should finish it tonight or by tomorrow. I'm loving the series so far. I mean, some points are kind of hit or miss, but I have a feeling that this will be an overall satisfying and fun conclusion to what has been a really incredible series. The final book that I'm considering reading that I probably won't get to for this read-a-thon is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. This is the 2nd book in the Diviners series, which is a series of, I believe, what's going to be 4 books, but only the first 2 are out. I loved the Diviners. It was one of my favorite books of 2014, and I have been procrastinating too much when it comes to this book. So if I do finish those books within that 2 weeks of reading, which I highly doubt, I will definitely move on to this book because I really need to get on with this series. If you didn't know, The Diviners is a sort of young adult paranormal historical fiction story that takes place in the 1920s, and I freaking love it. Just to let you know, I won't be doing any update videos, nor will I be doing a wrap-up. Instead, what I plan to do is vlog my entire experience throughout the read-a-thon, and in that I will talk about the books as I read them, and at the end of it I will do a mini sort of wrap-up / review thing for them. So if you're interested in that, definitely stay tuned. The read-a-thon is taking place from June 5th to June 19th, and if you want to take part, definitely do. It seems like a really fun read-a-thon, and again, I will link all of the information that you need in the description down below. In the comments, let me know if you're taking part in the read-a-thon, and if you've read any of the books that I've mentioned today, definitely let me know what your thoughts were on them. Anyways, the rain is starting to fall, so I need to end this. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and until next time, inshallah, keep reading.